What's up everyone, welcome back to Detective Zorro. If you're a fan of Isekai Anime and love a little extra fan service with your fantasy adventures, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into the world of over-the-top worlds, powerful heroes, and, let's just say, plenty of eye candy. From magical realms to otherworldly eki moments, we've got it all. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's count down the top 5 Isekai Anime that deliver on both action and fan service. Ready? Let's get into it. First up, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. A shut-in gamer is summoned to a fantasy world as his OP Demon King game character. When an elf and cat girl try to enslave him, it backfires, making them his slaves. This opens the door for heaps of fan service. Few anime are as frequent with fan service as How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Next, Jobless Reincarnation. Praised for its world building, plot, and beautiful animation. But also remembered for its frequent, uncomfortable sex scenes. It follows a shut-in hit by a car while saving girls. Reborn as a knight's son with magic aptitude. He retains his middle-aged mind and inappropriate thoughts. Not as comically fan service, but still very horny. Sex is frequently on his mind, and he actually has it. If you are on the hunt for eki isekai anime, Harem in the Labyrinth in Another World really should be your first stop, or maybe your last stop, because it is easily the lewdest and most graphic on this list. In truth, Harem in the Labyrinth in Another World just has isekai as a setup. It features a main character who ends up in another world, and uses his new life to buy a slave girl to help him adventure more effectively. While they do go adventuring, every adventure and most episodes after the purchase end with them going home and having some graphic sex. Eventually the series does remember that its title is Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World, and rushes to introduce another girl into the mix by the end, but that just feels like it wanted to have a threesome scene, because that's what it did. Next up, Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy. Tsukimichi is an isekai adventure that doesn't take itself too seriously. The series follows a boy who discovers his parents were from a fantasy land. The goddess finds him repulsive and flings him away. He gains the ability to understand Beastman speech and great power. He defeats 2 beast women who join him as followers. The series is him trying to connect with humans, often comically failing. Finally, Tales of Wedding Rings. This series follows a princess from another world sent to our world for her protection. While here, she forms a strong bond with a neighborhood boy. So, of course, when she goes back to face her destiny, he follows her immediately. Interrupting what turns out to be her wedding, he marries her instead, and becomes the Ring King. Unfortunately, or fortunately for him, he now has to marry several other girls from neighboring nations in order to collect all the rings he needs to slay the Abyss King. While the series has a very obvious I just want to make a harem series plot, it does put more world-building effort in than usual. However, the important thing that it has a whole lot of is big old booba and lots of skin shine. That was the video guys, be sure to subscribe to Detective Zorro for more such anime-related content. Thanks for watching.